It's your favorite math professor here, Dr. Tarcia Hubert, back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about adding and subtracting polynomials. So first of all, that word polynomial, what does that mean? Okay, so it's broken up into two parts. The prefix poly means many, and then the suffix nomial means terms. So a polynomial is something with many terms, okay? So what's a term? Terms are separated by plus and minus signs. So if you have something that has one term, such as 3x, that's considered what we call a monomial. Mono means one. If you have something with two terms, say 3x plus 5x squared, that's something that we call a binomial. Bi means two. If you have something with three terms, say 3x plus 5x squared minus 6, that's three terms, that's what we call a trinomial. Tri means three. And if you have something with, say, four terms, say like 4x plus 5x squared minus 2 plus x to the third, that has four terms. Now, we don't really call that, I mean, we could call it a quadrinomial, but basically, after we get past three terms, we just call it a polynomial. Polynomial means it has many terms, all right? And actually, all of those, the monomial, the binomial, and the trinomial are also considered polynomials, all right? So that just means something with many terms. So we're going to talk about how to add and subtract those in this video. So let's look at some examples. All right, in this example, we're going to add two polynomials. So we're doing 4x squared plus 3x minus 2 plus 5x squared minus x plus 6. Now, when you're adding polynomials, the only thing you're doing is basically combining like terms. So you want to go through and you want to find all of your like terms. So the first like terms are 4x squared and 5x squared. So we're going to add those together. And I'm just going to rewrite them and group them so you know what I'm adding together. Your second like terms are 3x and minus x. So I'm going to go ahead and group those together. And then your last like terms are minus 2 and plus 6. Like terms, remember, means it has the same variable and the same exponent. So we have the x squares together, the x's together, and then the constant terms together, which are just the numbers. So now you just simplify. 4x squared plus 5x squared is 9x squared. 3x minus x, that's like saying 1x. 3x minus 1x is 2x. And then negative 2 plus 6 is plus 4. And so your answer ends up being 9x squared plus 2x plus 4. And that's all you do when you add polynomials, is you just combine like terms. Let's look at subtracting like terms. In this example, we are going to subtract two polynomials. So we're doing 7x to the third minus 2x plus 4 minus 3x to the third plus 5x minus 6. Now, when you subtract polynomials, then what you end up doing is you end up distributing the negative. You distribute the negative and then you combine like terms. So what does that look like? I'm glad you want to know. So this 7x to the third minus 2x plus 4 just drops down because there's nothing in front of that parentheses. But because this second set of parentheses has a negative in front of it, then what that does is that changes the sign of everything in that second set of parentheses. So that 3x to the third becomes negative. That 5x, which was once positive, becomes negative. And that 6, which was once negative, becomes positive. And so what you do is you distribute that negative to everything in the second set of parentheses. Now you combine your like terms. So my first set of like terms are the 7x to the third minus 3x to the third. My second set of like terms is the negative 2x minus 5x. And remember, whenever you're combining like terms, you always put the plus signs in between your parentheses. But you keep the sign that's in front of the number with that number. So you see how this 2 was negative? You keep that negative in front of that 2. And then my last set of like terms is the 4 plus 6. And so you end up getting 7x to the third minus 3x to the third, which is 4x to the third. Negative 2x minus 5x is a negative 7x. And then 4 plus 6 is 10. So your final answer ends up being 4x to the third minus 7x plus 10. And so that's how you subtract polynomials. Let's look at one last example. All right, in this last example, this is a subtraction of polynomials. And in this case, we just have multiple variables. So we have 2mn plus 3m minus 4n minus 5mn minus m plus n. And because it's a subtraction of polynomials, then what you do is you distribute that negative to the second set of parentheses. So you drop the first set of parentheses. So the 2mn plus the 3m minus the 4n drops. but then this negative distributes to each of these terms, and basically it just changes the sign of each of those. So that 5mn, which was positive, becomes negative. That m, which was negative, now becomes positive. And that n, which was positive, now becomes negative. And now you combine your like terms. So your first set of like terms is going to be this 2mn. Remember, you're looking for the things with the same variable, same exponent. So that 2mn minus that 5mn are alike. Then that 3m and that m, those are alike. So you're going to combine those. And lastly, this negative 4n and this negative n is alike. So you're going to combine those. And so now you just simplify. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. So that's a negative 3mn. 3 plus 1, 3m plus m is like saying 3 plus 1. That's 4m. And then negative 4 minus n, that's saying negative 4 minus 1. That's a negative 5n. And so your answer ends up being negative 3mn plus 4m minus 5n, okay? And that's how you add and you subtract polynomials. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to put your questions in the comment and I will respond when I can. And if these videos are helping you, go ahead and like and subscribe. And then again, if you want to practice, I have a free course that you can log into and you can do some practice problems to make sure that you truly understand the concepts. Just read the description below on how to get access to that course. You don't have to pay anything. It's completely free, all right? So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.